Afternoon, guys. It's Wednesday, 4:45. I am checking in for the day. We're on about 900 calories and yet to walk, but that's gonna come up in about an hour's time. Still not sure where I'm gonna walk yet, but I will keep you updated. I have to do about 6,000 steps still for the day, so we'll end up getting it done, no problem. Yeah, I started cleaning out my bedroom, just getting rid of everything I don't need before I leave, so that it's nice and clean for if anyone needs to stay in it while I'm away. And yeah, Coach Will has sent through, or is sending through the program that I'm going to be following when I'm in Thailand. So when I get it, I'll go through everything. I think it's going to be 4 sessions a week in the gym, 2 legs, 1 back and biceps, and then 1 chest and triceps. And I'm not sure where the shoulders fit in or the core, but we'll see. And that will be on top of obviously staying active throughout the day, so walking a lot. I've also been looking at co-working spaces in Chiang Mai because I'll be there for about 2 months. And it seems to be about 1.5 kilometers from where I'll be staying. So just there and back will be a 3K walk every day. And that's not even including going to gym and getting food. Gym's also about 1.5 kilometers to 2 kilometers away from where I'll be staying. So yeah, I've planned ahead basically to have to walk to places, and I'm not going to use a Grab if I can avoid it. A Grab is like an Uber, but in Southeast Asia. And I don't I don't have a driver's license for a bike, so I don't know if I'll be able to rent a scooter. However, I don't really want to, because who knows what will happen if I do. I'm staying in Niman, so in Chiang Mai, so that's also out of like Old Town area where a lot of the tourist attractions are. So that also means I have to walk into Old Town every day if I'm going to go hang out there. So again, everything is walking distance, but you have to walk. And I think that's quite an interesting one. I don't know how it's going to be with regards to the heat. It might have to be a 2 to 3 shower a day type of place. Or yeah, so I might just be sweating a lot, but hey, it is what it is. Everything seems to have air conditioning when you're inside. It's more just getting there. Just waiting for some deliveries to arrive, and I'll probably head out for the walk in about an hour's time. Yeah, I'll take a little bit of footage, but I want to keep this video quite short because I'm also going to be filming tomorrow when I get my fitness test or my strength test results. And we can compare a few months ago to now to see how my strength has improved with my biokineticist. Just to recap breakfast and lunch. Breakfast was 6 eggs as usual by themselves, just with some Tabasco and a spring onion. So that was nice, full of protein. Lunch was 2 thin slices of sourdough bread, tuna, yogurt, low fat or fat-free yogurt, coriander, cucumber, garlic, and spring onions with some lemon and Tabasco as well. So all in all, I don't know exactly what the calories are, but they're under 1,000 for the day so far, and I've got plenty of energy still. I need to obviously tally those up on the screen. And for dinner, I've got skinless chicken, drumsticks, and breasts. I'll probably cook those with potato and make it tzatziki. Yeah, I'm going to aim for about 2,000 calories today. Maybe 2,100, but I don't want to hit the 2,500 today. I'll do a weigh-in tomorrow or Friday. I still don't know how often I should be weighing in. Some people say every day, some people should say once a week, some people say average the week, but I must figure out how I'm going to be doing that. And I must also figure out if the gyms will have a scale in Thailand so that I can weigh myself there, because it's going to be tough losing weight without knowing how much weight you're losing if I travel for 6 months and there's no scales. So that's another thing on my mind. That's something I actually should be researching now. If you've just stumbled across this video by chance, please leave a like to show some support. And also, if you're interested or if you're on a similar journey, subscribe and leave a comment about how you are dealing with your weight loss and your fitness journey. I'm always looking for tips, and I'm always looking to hear other people's stories just to stay motivated myself and to share some knowledge, because I think it's important we all help each other when it comes to looking our best and feeling our best. Okay. Heading out now. 5:11. It is very windy, so let's try to stay on the ground. Jacaranda season. All right, we're back. About a 5K walk done. Over 8,000 steps, so I'll do the rest in the kitchen as I cook, as usual. Yeah, very windy out there. Doesn't look like it in the courtyard here, but horrible. You know, when dust gets in your eyes the whole time. But now it's time for dinner, and then I must track all my calories for the day. As I said earlier, it's skinless chicken drumsticks and breasts with potato and tzatziki. Yeah, so let me cook that quick and I'll do my calorie count for the day. Okay, so tzatziki done. Everything else is in the oven cooking. I must just eat and tally up those calories, and then I'll update everyone and I will be done for the day pretty much. I'll just go over the walk now. According to my watch, I have done 8,771 steps so far, 7.01 kilometers, and I have climbed 24 flights of stairs. The walk I did says it was 1 hour and 8 minutes long, 5.35 Ks, with an average pace of 12 minutes and 46 seconds per kilometer. My average heart rate was 111 BPM. It ranged from 94 to 137 BPM. Look who's woken up now that there is food. Hey, where's our food? Okay, here we go. So here's the tzatziki. I didn't grate the cucumber, but it is what it is. The chicken and potatoes. There's about 270 grams of chicken, but obviously the bones are in there, so I don't really know how to weigh those out. And then the potatoes about 100 grams. This is the first helping though. I am probably going to eat more. Yeah, I must just count how many calories are in the potatoes before I eat too many more potatoes. But all the rest of the chicken, this is only half the chicken, so I'm going to eat the other half as well. Okay, dinner's done. That was roughly 1,050 calories for 2 helpings, and that leaves me on 2,010 calories around about for the whole day, as well as 199 grams of protein, so just under the goal. And yeah, I'm feeling very full. So I think that is that for eating tonight. Pretty much what I was thinking it would be when it came to the deficit, 2,000 calories plus a walk, and the 500 I could have eaten is quite a decent deficit, so pretty happy with that. Okay, it is Thursday, almost 1 o'clock, and that means it's almost strength test time. I am gonna walk down to gym soon. I have to be there half an hour early. Yeah, it's pretty windy, so I don't know if I'll film going there, but as soon as I get the strength test results, I will break them down and we'll see how I've improved over the last few months. Quick one, breakfast, 6 eggs, bit of sourdough. It was very badly cooked. It wasn't nice and sunny side up. It was quite dry, so not the best tasting breakfast, but does the job. I've had my 2 coffees already, so got a bit of energy. And yeah, that's that. Also, to improve sleep, I've started using a blindness goggle, I don't know what to call them. And that's quite an interesting experience. I didn't like them in the past, but it seems to be a bit better today. I was hard to get up this morning. I didn't know where I was. All the small things I'm trying out to just live a better life. Okay, heading off now. I will see how the wind is. And maybe do some talking now, otherwise I'll chat to you afterwards. A bit sad to be finishing my time at this gym. It's been a lot of fun and a lot of learning. But I'm also excited to test out my knowledge on my own in a new gym and go from 2 to 4 sessions a week. But yeah, it's been good. I highly recommend getting a biokineticist or a trainer who knows what they're doing and can really help you with whatever you want to develop. Because in the past I've done workouts and things, but not done them properly. I'm starting to feel like I'm a lot stronger and a lot more knowledgeable when it comes to just like setting goals and building strength and form and all of that stuff. But yeah, let's get walking. It's now the evening. I've just had dinner, the same as yesterday, but I didn't make tzatziki, so it's just potatoes and skinless chicken drumsticks. I'm on about 180 grams protein, 100 roughly, and 2,000 calories, so I might not hit the protein goal, but I'm still well under the 2.5. Got back from gym. I also did about 9,000 steps. Did a walk on the way back. I noticed I'm getting freckles, exposure to sunlight. So yeah, it's been a good day. I did my fitness or my strength test. I keep saying fitness test, but it was a strength test. I am yet to get the results or the PDF, but I know pretty much everything was stronger and some things were significantly stronger. The glutes, for instance, were significantly stronger. But I'll go over those as soon as I get them. I'm hoping I'll get them tomorrow, and maybe we'll have to make an actual video just going through those. But that was since July when I started gymming there. I started there in April with the physio, but I started gym in July. Either way, last session in Cape Town and last session with Lorenzo, my trainer, until May next year. Okay, so I started off with an outdoor walk. It was 19 minutes, 32 seconds. I did 1.78 kilometers. Average pace, I really pushed, I tried to push it compared to my other averages. So the average pace here was 10 minutes and 7 seconds per kilometer. And my average heart rate was 119 BPM. Then I got to gym and I did the strength test, which I will show you the results when I get them. And after that, I went into my last session. I started off with bench press with dumbbells, 20 kgs, normal bench, and then bench where you connect your hands at the top and your arms aren't your hands aren't positioned like this, they're like this. So that was 10 of the normal ones, 10 of these ones, and then 10 of the tricep pull downs. And I did 3 sets of those, but I failed on the final set of this. So I did another set of 17.5. And it was 10, and then the same weight of the tricep thing. I don't know exactly what the weights are, but that was 17 minutes and 51 seconds, and my average heart rate was 128 BPM there. Then from that, I moved into just a leg press. That was 12 times 10 on each leg, and I dropped the weight down because I was doing 60 kgs or 59 kgs last session, so this one was 44. And yeah, that time was 7 minutes 25 seconds, and the average heart rate was 127 BPM. From there, I went in, I don't know what it's called, but with the Smith machine and with one of the cables, there's a long steel bar, and I stand almost in a squat position, and then from the one side, I push forward, but the other side, I put to my waist. And I do that 10 times, and then I do it on the other side, where it's the exact same thing. So that's basically working your core. I don't know what it's called, but it's quite fun. That I did 10 times 3 on each side, and it was 5 minutes and 49 seconds. Average heart rate was 152 BPM. I then went into 40 kg squats in the Smith machine, 3 times 10, and that was 6 minutes and 16 seconds and 150 BPM average. Then the last workout I did was, Lorenzo called it stir the pot, so I don't really know what it is. But it's the rope with the balls on it, like you would do your triceps, but it's attached to the same system that I was using the Smith machine for when I was doing that. And essentially you extend it so that the weight's not touching the other weight plates. And you stir the pot with your left hand, or both hands actually. You do 10 this way and then 10 that way, and then turn around and then you do 10 this way and then 10 that way, where the weight's either that side or that side. And I did essentially 20 and 20, or 10, 10 and 10, 10 times 2. And that was quite fun. It was killing my shoulders, and that was quick. So that was 4 minutes and 32 seconds, and my average heart rate there was 158 BPM. And after that, I said my goodbyes, and I did an outdoor walk. That was 52 minutes and 43 seconds, 3.69 kilometers. Average pace was 40 minutes, 16 seconds a kilometer. The average heart rate was 126 beats per minute. Elevation gain was 140 meters. That leaves me with, currently, I've done 9,652 steps, 7.5 kilometers for the day, and 38 flights climbed for the day. So I feel pretty exhausted. Just before I go to bed though, the steps for the day, I think I told you already, but 9,679 calories. I'm on about 2,000 something hundred. I'll put that on the screen as well. And I might still eat a bit more because I'm under my protein goals, but I've got a can of tuna and that's 20 grams of protein, so that will make up for it. So I might have some tuna and yogurt and some greens as a snack later on before I go to bed. But it is 8 o'clock and I'm going to start editing this video, and I'm exhausted. A walk and a workout and the strength test. Yeah, my legs feel it right now. Took it out of me. So I will catch up with you guys over the next few days. I'll probably post one more video before I leave, and then I'll do a lot of cool walks in Bangkok and Chiang Mai. That's my first 2 months in Thailand. And then I go to Vietnam, and I haven't even planned anything for that yet. I still need to get accommodation and everything like that as well. And then back to Thailand for another 2 months. So yeah, I'll post more about that in my next video, in terms of the build up to going there and what I'm taking with and what my plans are and where I'm going and all of this. But until then, enjoy your days.